how's it going, everybody? This is our first Team Overtime podcast. Today we're going to be addressing a big question that a lot of people ask. How much money can you realistically make playing Fortnite? We're about to cover
how to make money,
how you begin the process,
how much time you need to put in,
should you drop out of school,
what you need to give up to achieve the dream,
and the reality of being a professional gamer. We're just going to get right into it. How much have you guys roughly made playing Fortnite?
I made like roughly about 10K plus, more or less.
How about you?
Are we just talking off competitive, or are we talking about Twitch also?
No, just competitive, not streaming or anything like that.
25K plus.
Okay, I'm probably at like 8 to 10 right now. Because there are a lot of people out there who see Dubs or see Booger and are like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be.
It's a dream.
And obviously, it's so hard to get there, and it really is a dream. But what's their first step?
Like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, you bugging, and you just in the next 5 seconds. And if you don't, you'll never place in another tournament or make money ever again.
You're a content creator gang now.
Right now, the best way, I would say the beginning, but we're not talking about the beginning. Beginning, just start up a stream and play pubs. But right now, your best way of blowing up is through competitive. Yeah. So you gotta grind, you gotta practice, you gotta become one of the best players. And you're not gonna be playing with the best. You gotta find players, because you're not gonna be able to play with a Booga or a FaZe. You gotta, either do really well in the Soul Cash Cups. You just gotta put in the work and grind. You gotta grind. Don't start up a stream and play pubs. Like, if you really want to blow up and make Fortnite a living, it's you gotta put in the work and competitive. Competitive's the way.
100%.
When was the first time you made money in Fortnite from like an Epic Games tournament?
A full 6 months after I started competitive. Full 8 months, 9 months.
Yeah. Because I think it's different now because there weren't those opportunities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But as soon as those cups came out, we were able to make like we weren't the best players
we weren't
back then, but we were able to make like a couple $100 here and there for sure.
100%.
And then I think we started getting better. World Cup, we got slightly more in the thousands of dollars range, and just getting there. But we were probably like top 200 at that point. But we were nowhere near. Yeah.
We were learning. We were still adjusting to everything.
And for you, it was different. You've been making.
That's when I
packs?
first made my money on. Yeah, and it was crazy. And through packs,
You got fall scrimmage.
I make off fall scrimmage. I qualified for the Winter Royale, but I didn't get no money because I didn't make it to finals.
Fortnite's a game where a lot of the competitive really has a lot to do with connections and being invited to things. If you didn't stream at all, how much do you think you'd miss out on?
If I never streamed at all, I don't think I ever would have went to the PAX Fortnite event. And through the PAX Fortnite event, the reason I got invited to the fall scrimmage and the Rift Raiders and all that is because I placed in the finals at PAX.
What percentage of your competitive earnings do you think you were able to get because of streaming?
Half. If you put in the work, you put in the time, you can be one of the best players and make a lot of money. I mean, just recently on the West Coast, the people that won are Hoopwa, Hoopwa, and Hoopwa.
How many hours do you think you put in a week really practicing for competitive Fortnite? Because I know we put in a lot more and like an unrealistic amount for most of the people watching.
Yeah.
I feel like because you stream and you make all these other videos and have so much else going on, you don't actually put in that much time into competitive. So what would you say?
2 hours a week.
Okay, so how much time do you play Fortnite a week?
Over 24 hours.
Probably.
A week?
Yeah, a week.
Probably like 4 a day?
Yeah, 4 a day. That's what I was just stream. I'd stream probably 3 to 4
So
hours.
you probably
a
do
day.
4 a day.
4 days, so like over 20 hours a week.
Okay.
But actual competitive, recently 0. Like hardly any. Like I would know like the whole like FCS finals and all that.
Yeah, I definitely think it's different.
We just played. Unless you want to count the events.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the events alone are 12 hours a week.
Yeah. So if you count the events, then yeah, probably over 12 hours a week of competitive. But I think events isn't really practice. More just like that's the game.
Yeah.
Not practice.
That's like the angle.
Yeah.
It's practice, but I mean it's the game.
No, yeah.
Like,
I think the cash cups are definitely really good practice,
Yeah.
actually. How much do you think?
Probably like 5 or 6 a day. Yeah.
Okay.
I just go into creative. I Kovacs and just aim practice. That's mainly what I do.
I think I've been sitting at like 8 to 10 a day, probably. People think you need like the best practice, or you need to be playing with the people that place top whatever in order to get good practice. I personally don't agree with that. I think you can just sit there playing like open practice, play solo arena in Fortnite, and you can get really good practice from that.
100%.
When I practice and I'm by myself, there's nothing else to do. Go into a solo arena, push every single person I see, and that's just how you get better at fighting. A lot.
Yeah, you just warm up your mechanics, and just the more you play, the more you practice, the better you get. It applies to everything in life.
With squads coming up too, I do think that the biggest thing to take away is not really like 1v1s or anything like that. It's who you're playing with,
Yeah.
100%.
communication,
Yeah, I think that's so important.
teamwork,
Chemistry.
and just like you just non-toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There could be squads coming out of nowhere doing really well just because
Yeah.
they play well together.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
do not need to be nutty to be in the squad.
100%. Yeah, it's all about just
Teamwork.
how you take your fights and how you coordinate. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not about being the best.
Yeah, there's definitely a level where you need to hit a certain level of mechanics.
Yeah.
And if you're not
Yeah.
there yet, I think reaching that level isn't you don't need to practice more than an hour, 2 hours a day to reach that level. You can just get creative, you can practice, you can go in games and just practice, and you'll be able to reach that level. And then the most important thing is
Yeah.
just finding a squad that you click with, really. I think if you have a squad that you don't really like or enjoy playing with or anything like that, you're not going to practice well, you're not going to play well, you're going to get tilted, and that's the main thing.
A lot of people message me, they're like, I want to be homeschooled.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't.
No, Fortnite.
I think
Fortnite is not
if you
gonna-
hit like a year's salary minimum wage in pretty quick time, I think you
and
have
you're
an
growing on
argument.
other social media platforms.
Yeah. You have like a career path set out rather than just I feel like I can make a lot of money.
I would
this
say
year.
2 people you can easily point out that are young: Dubs, Booga.
Well, there's more too. There's
There-
Mega,
there-
there's Clicks.
There is.
There's-
There's some quick.
there's-
I think I
There's
think
probably
in the
50
Fortnite
players.
scene, there's
There's
probably
probably
like
50
30 to
people.
50 people in all of NA that could be like I think school is taking up too much of my time.
100%.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you make $800 a month, great. That's good.
No, yeah, if you're
As a 13-year-old, that's really good.
like
Yeah, but
getting
it's not
getting
like-
your
But, yeah.
your top whatever 200 300 in squads and making $200 each,
It's not.
even if you could do that every single week,
It's not that much
it's
money.
not even close to where you need
No.
to be where it's worth sacrificing that. So if you were a
Exactly.
parent right now and your kid came to you and was like, I want to drop out to pursue Fortnite, how much, like, what level would they have to be for you to say, I'll homeschool you?
They'd have to have made like a lot of money, or
Like, no, what's that?
proven.
What's that level for each of you?
I think if I had a kid and he said or she said, I want to drop
I like
out,
it, yeah.
I would say more than me. Way more than me.
But like
I'd say
what
I'd go
level?
50K.
50K?
Yeah.
to drop out of like what, high school or college?
High school?
High school.
Oh, high
To
school.
get homeschooled.
Oh,
To get homeschooled?
well, they're still getting
you gotta be
school.
doing really well.
They're still like you
Really
gotta.
well.
Like I say, I'm fine.
Because to
Like
me,
if I told my parents
to
I
me,
wanted to drop
school
out,
doesn't cut-
or like go to homeschool, I think I'd be fine.
I think
my
what?
parents, yeah.
I think college is a little bit different. In high school, you go to school for a total of 7 hours. You're gone for the
Yeah.
day. You still have 9+ hours in the day to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, you got homework. Okay, do your homework for an hour or whatever. I don't know how long it takes. Whatever it is, you have so much time. High school, stay in high school. College, a little bit different.
Yeah, like I'm in college right now and I'm taking online classes.
I would say if your college is free, you still go to college.
That's
I
why
would
I'm
say if you're a junior and you're about to graduate, you still go to college. If you're a freshman and you're playing in these tournaments and you're making good money,
So what would you do if your kid came to you and said, I feel like I have a lot of potential,
And
but
he-
I don't
and
have
he-
enough time?
this kid is just playing competitive. No streaming, no making YouTube videos.
I'm trying, but it's not going very far.
Probably not. I would say make time. You know, I know.
What if he like has Threshers placements? Like up there, like
Oh,
up,
no
up there,
way.
but not. It
First
would need
place
to
for
be.
no, that kid's still going to school.
It would need to be like
Yes,
top
So,
10.
It would need to be. You need to be popping off.
Okay.
So how much? What's the threshold?
I would just say doing well. You know, like your Twitch is doing well, YouTube's doing well, stuff's really popping.
So I understand because you're basically saying you
I'm
need
not
to
gonna
make
be like, hey, if you made $5,000 this month,
Yeah, yeah.
yes, you're
It's
out of
like, do
college.
you have
That's
a
true.
career path?
Because
Yeah.
you're not always gonna make $5,000 a month. Some months you won't make anything.
I would say, like, Booga is a prime example. I think if he, wasn't doing streaming and just competitive is all he did, I bet you he would
Yeah.
still just be going to
Exactly.
school. Is he homeschooled now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Make $3 million.
Yeah, he just made $3
But
million.
what I'm saying is,
Could have made.
it wouldn't just be competitive. You take that platform and you do other stuff.
So your advice for all
competitive
these
does
people
not
out
last
there
forever.
is
Especially in Fortnite. Good God. You can be
Yeah.
terrible in a season.
Yeah, your advice is just start your socials and just kind of use that to grow and
Yeah, I
possibly even make money.
There's opportunities to make
So
money.
I think
Okay.
the main advice for all these people watching who want to make it as a Fortnite anything, as esports anything, is really a lot more about growing social media, not just being the best player you can. That's your advice.
That's my advice.
I agree.
I agree, yeah.
If you want a future in Fortnite, a future in another game similar, where you're not going to be one of those crazy talented top 10 people in the world, I think you just got to post on your best things on Instagram. You just got to record.
You gotta grow on other stuff.
Yeah, you
Not
got
stop
it. Your numbers are so important. Not just your earning numbers, your following count
Yeah.
on everything is so
Yeah.
important.
No, I mean, I think that's one of
The
the
reason I
you move up
still
too.
play competitive is because it helps me grow.
Exactly.
I
Because
just
you,
don't put all
you
that
know, you
time
have
into it.
fans
It's stressful.
that
It's
Yeah.
stressful.
What do
you
you
have
think that
fans
sucks?
that
So,
like,
I
want
even
to win.
before Sunday, I slept for like 4 hours just because I woke up early. I was like, Like it's just stressful in general. All right, so there's obviously tens of thousands of people that compete each weekend. Probably 1,000 people are gonna make money in these FNCS, like the Fortnite Championship Series. It's probably gonna be top 1,000. How can people that are below that don't have as much time get into the point where they can make money consistently every week?
So like one venue like to really grow yourself is like streaming and social media platforms. Like I know people who last month had 10 followers and now are at like 1,000, and they just keep uploading clips and posts. They post to YouTube and they just kind of like engage with the community. They engage with bigger streamers. They go into other people's chat and just like really get to know people, and then that brings fans into their network and their community, and they start branching off as their own like person. Competitive is also a great way to prove yourself. If you can put in the hours, if you can grind, and if you can compete at the top level and place at the top level, then you're just gonna grow. It's just naturally you're just gonna grow.
So how can you get into like that top 1,000, top 800 range consistently? Because obviously you can't have that many people there consistent. And there's a lot of people out there who are grinding whatever, and they only make money a couple of the weeks. So I think if you have school, you have whatever, it's gonna be really hard to get to that point unless you have at least, I'd say, 2 hours a day on average to practice.
And you should have 2 hours a day. You might lose sleep.
Yeah, you got it.
gotta
If you want that, you have to give up sleep. You have to give up watching your Netflix, doing your own personal free time that you might enjoy. Just need to take a break.
But you just gotta like grind. I mean, you gotta drop your entertainment. You can't go out with friends. I mean, you lose a lot of time.
No, see that you can go out with friends still.
Just
and
not
do
as
that
much.
stuff.
It's like
No, I think it's just obviously if you have school, friends, you
gaming,
you
entertainment.
draw, you
I-
have to give something.
You
up.
have to
the
give some
biggest
hobbies
thing
up.
you cut is your sleep.
Maybe
you. Know,
That's not healthy, but it's
No, that's
possible.
That's
I agree.
normal-
I mean, I think it
normal
depends.
body sleep.
depends.
Some people need their
That's how
sleep
it
and
is.
they would
Some people,
rather
yeah.
cut going to the movies and
Yeah,
practice.
Exactly.
You have to cut something. If you don't have the time now and you need this, and you don't have 2 hours a day, you gotta cut something that you do in your free time that you just enjoy. It's like your hobby, whatever, and you just gotta grind. You gotta have at least like 2 hours a day to just work on your aim, work on your building, work on your game sense, find a team that you can practice with. If you want to make those, who knows, it might just be 200 a week. If you want to get that consistently, you could hit $800 a month just consistently from placing in these things. You gotta have at least 2 hours a day, and I truly believe that. I think if you're starting brand new Fortnite and you've never played before and you have no history in competitive games in the past, I think it's gonna be really hard. And
Yeah, I
you're
think
gonna
it'll
have
be
to
really
take-
hard
gonna
for
be
you
hard.
to make money.
Not
If you haven't-
impossible, but it's hard.
If you try to come into the scene now and really try to put in the work and like I don't know for some reason
It'll take a couple
you're like,
months.
oh, all these people making all this money, yeah.
But
I
if,
mean,
if
you
you've
see some of these
if
kids.
you've made a couple
If
hundred
you've made
bucks
money before,
if you know like you can get in these tournaments and get some points, maybe you're not making money every week or any weeks, but you can go in and get like a decent amount of points, and you just want to make it to where you can make money every week. I think you can get there.
oh yeah, you can. And you
If
can,
you're starting and
you
you
can progressively
gotta
get better.
learn what building is. You're never
Yeah,
gonna get
no,
there right now.
no,
You
no.
gotta take a year.
And it comes
2-3
down
hours
to
a
just
day.
natural skill too. You know,
Exactly.
if you can pick up a game and be good at it.
Kind of like to sum it all up. I mean, it's possible to make money. It's just very, very hard.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
like
hard.
we've all made our money, our fair share of money, and we've competed. We've been at the top level, but it's not like you see on TV. It's not like Bugga on the Ellen Show or this guy that made $3 million. That's a
Yeah.
once in a lifetime thing. It's very, very hard to be at that level.
Yeah, being a competitor, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Some weeks
Yeah.
you're gonna be good, some weeks you're gonna be terrible. You're gonna be sad, you're gonna be happy, you're not gonna be happy. It's a tough. You're playing
It's
games,
mentally
but
draining.
it sucks.
I think the divide here is like a lot of the Fortnite players are young, so they talk to their parents about it, and their parents don't see anything in esports. And all the kids go there and they see, oh, Booga won $3 million, I can too. Like Epic Games has made it so anybody can come in and they can make money, and I think that's amazing. But to make money, it will always be hard, and you just.
Yeah, making money on video games is not easy, but
It's
but it's
100%
100%
possible.
with Fortnite.
They gave out $100 million this year.
Yeah, if you're talking about Call of Duty and Dota, okay, now that's like, good
Yeah.
God, you're stretching.
Yeah.
So if you
CS:GO.
want,
Fortnite, there's opportunities to make money.
yeah, if you want to make the money, you have to put in the hours. They're not just handing it out. But anybody that tells you it's impossible to go out and make money playing games is
Yeah,
extremely wrong. Alright, this was episode 1 of our Team Overtime podcast. We're still trying to try out new things, see what you guys like, but we plan on doing more of these. Let us know what we should talk about next time.
Yo, y'all enjoy that video and want to see more dope Team Overtime content? Check out the videos here, and don't forget to subscribe right here, and y'all already know that headstand game strong. Woo! I'm getting me some